Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, Morris Pace. This video we're actually going straight into the action. I have very exciting news for you all. I have started league racing in F1 2020 and it's going to be some brand new content coming to the channel. I've been posting only career videos so far. I was waiting to get into league racing and the race you're watching right now is my first ever league race, which was last night as of recording this video. And it was around China. I felt good going into this weekend. The company I was with was Speed Force Racing. That is the league provider that I am in. I found them on Grid Finder. So if you guys want to go check out any leagues, please go on Grid Finder and find out Speed Force Racing, and you'll see them in there. I'm currently in the GP2 division. They have 4 divisions in this in Speed Force Racing. They have GP1, GP2, GP3, and GP4. I'm in GP2, hoping to improve myself as much as I can and maybe get into GP1 if I can get quick enough. So we post our first lap. We do go P8. It really wasn't a good lap. I did it on 2-lap-old tyres. My tyres were really worn. I messed up my very first lap, which I didn't show you. So the lap was slow. I was on worn tyres. Now I'm going to put a spoiler out there. I was not very happy with my qualifying performance. I had done a lot of practice in time trial in the Haas car in equal performance, which is what we're racing on, and I managed to set a 29.2 in time trial. I don't know whether the car's any different in time trials as it is here performance wise. I definitely didn't feel like I was driving my best, that's for sure. In qualifying I was very nervous. My foot on the throttle was going absolutely nuts, so yeah, it was a very nervous me at the start of the Grand Prix. I will be honest. So, yeah. Hopefully we can see here a good qualifying session from me. And I'm hoping to get into the top 5. My goal by the end of this is top 5. And that's really my goal for the race as well. As I finish my second lap and I do come P6 is where I qualify in the end, and we have 5 red lights. And away we go for my first ever league race in F1 2020. I don't get a bad sub, I get quite a lot of wheel spin. I get a good initial launch, but the wheel spin catches me out. I'm already down to P7, going into turn 1, hugging the inside sheet. I'm trying to get past Chris here on the inside, doesn't let me pass. He squeezes the inside out. I got a Williams of Mad on my left side, on my left front. I'm going to try and squeeze past him. I'm going to short shift a little bit into gear 5, get a good drive off the corner. Now we're having a bit of a drag race into the next turn. Late onto the brakes and make sure I get past him. And I keep the place and I stay in the position where I am. So, looking at the start of the race, the strategy to be on round here is actually starting on the mediums and going medium hard or going medium soft if you can make the mediums last that long. So yeah, it was very. I wanted to qualify in the softs because my first qualifying session, and I didn't feel that confident during the session, so I thought there's no point me going on the medium tyre. I will just come very, very far down. So I started on the softs, and I feel like me as a driver, my tyre wear ability is actually quite good. I do tend to save my tyres quite well, so I was hoping that would pay to my advantage. I maybe look to go down the inside of Chris here into this next turn. Don't quite manage to do it. So we're going to short shift up into gear 2, try and get a good drive off this corner. It was a very, very tight league race. I'm looking forward to this season a lot. I did join late. They had started in Australia 3 weeks before this. This is race number 4 of the actual calendar. So where I'm going to finish the championship, I don't know. My aim is the top 5. I want to be in the top 5 in this championship here. And I make a mistake. I was very nervous. I tried something different. I went down to gear 1 and just completely messed it up. Had a little bit of a spin. Or a little bit of a massive kick of oversteer. So, it wasn't brilliant. But we're going to keep driving through now. And we're going to try and catch back up to Chris. Because I was actually gaining on him a little bit. And I want to catch up to him. So, I had practiced quite a lot here at China in preparation for this race. Also, this is not the only league I'll be doing. I have 3 leagues I'm currently in for at the moment. I have the PSG League, which is the day after this one. So the night I'm recording this, I have a league race tonight as well. And I also have a league race the next day in another league. So plenty of league racing content going to be coming out because I want to split up the content a little bit. As we've just posted career videos so far, so I want to go for maybe 2 career videos a week and all my league races a week, so 3 videos of league racing a week, and then maybe some other specials as well. As we make the move past Chris, I was catching him, eventually I did get him. And all of these races are 50%. I do feel bad for going into the back of X Gamer there. But yeah, all these races are 50%. So it's very interesting to see what happens as Mackett pits in. ASF1 Mackett pits in for his first stop of the race. As we go on to lap 5 and I get past X Gamer quite cleanly. And then we have Rye up ahead. So Rye was actually very, very quick this weekend. Rye and Mackett were the 2 really to watch out for as Rye makes his pit stop. I don't know what tyres he'll be going on for, but the strategy I chose was essentially on the hard tyres. Reason why I chose this was because I was watching a few videos of what other people had done. I felt like if I could preserve these tyres and not get any accidents, it was quicker, because when you use a 2-stop, you're relying on having clean air. You are absolutely relying on having clean air, not getting held up by anyone to make the gap, because you have to make an extra stop, so it's 20 seconds. So I decided to go on the hards and see if I could take these to the end of the race. It was a big gamble, but we'll see if it pays off. I know what happened, obviously, but I won't give any spoilers just yet for you guys. As I come out of the pits here, I do have Mackett in front of me. So Mackett's actually gone soft to mediums. Now, what compound he'll go on at the end of the race, I'm not too sure. He'll probably go for another set of mediums, I'll be honest. So he's probably looking to do 10 laps on those mediums, 12 laps on the mediums, and then doing another set on the mediums as well. So it looks like Mackett's going to be doing a 2-stop. Which probably in the end was the right thing to do in comparison to what I tried to do. Unfortunately, so just going through the corners here and just trying not to get a penalty. The one thing I was we do have strict corner cutting on, so the assists allowed for this league, you are allowed racing line, and that's it. I'm not sure if you're allowed traction control or anything. You may be allowed in my division, I'm not too sure. I don't run it. The only assist I run is the racing line, which I'm hoping to get rid of soon. As I then catch up to X Gamer, because I did make a mistake on one lap, and X Gamer did get past me, so I overtake him again and get past him. I get a good drive of that corner as well. So looking to catch up to Chris 1999. He's on the mediums as well, so he's on soft mediums. So it'd be interesting to see what lap he pits on. We skip to lap 14. I am in P5. Don't forget, I am going to the end of the race. I am personally not making another stop. And Mackett, I don't think he's coming to the pit yet. No, he hasn't. He's at turn 1. As you can see, he's gained a lot of time on me. Those mediums are so much quicker than the tyres that I'm on currently. So it'd be interesting to see if Mackett can increase the lead to a pit stop over me. If he does, then that's very good racing from him. I was very nervous coming into this weekend, as I've said before. I wasn't sure on how to approach the Grand Prix this weekend. I did a lot of time trial practice. I didn't actually do any Grand Prix practice, which I actually probably should have in the end, but I didn't actually do it. But I probably should have. As you can see, Mackett's now 6 seconds ahead of us. He's gaining about half a second to 8/10 a lap on me. And almost in some laps, almost a second a lap quicker. So it's very interesting to see what will happen. Actually, no, he's not gaining. Sorry, we skipped to lap 19. Actually, I completely lost the train of thought there, and I'm actually in P1. So we have 9 laps to go, and in my first ever league race, I'm winning the Grand Prix, and I'm actually legitly in P1 because I do not have to stop again. We have MV Nelly behind me, also on the same strategy. As you can see, he's gaining quite quickly. His tyres were 8 laps fresher than ours, so I think he went medium. I think he started on the medium compound and then went hards. As I started on the softs and went hard. So he obviously was able to take his first stint longer than me. I defend quite well actually into turn 1. Keep him behind. It's just about keeping him behind for as long as possible. So we can skip to the end of this lap now. And he's actually... I have no ERS to fight with. I do block him on the inside, which is illegal. I'm allowed to make one defensive manoeuvre. I challenge him into the turn late on the brakes. I try and force him all the outside. I wasn't giving up this place. I was P1. I wasn't going to give it up. He's actually ahead of me now. This is where I should bail out. Do I bail out? No, I don't. I get front wing damage. Oh, that's cost me. That has really cost me. Right, that's really not helped. So, after fighting with MV I'm surprised he's not got a puncture, to be fair. Cause my front wing completely hit his tyre. Yeah. But that was a mistake from me. I did not want to give up that place at all. But, yeah, as you can see, Mackett has already overtaken us. The South African driving very well here. Yeah, it looks like the two-stop was definitely the right strategy to go for. Well, if you got him clean out, which he did, he's also a very quick driver himself anyway. As you can see, that front wing's affecting us so badly. We've got 5 seconds back to Cassidy in P4. He started down in P16 this race, and he's now in P4, so very good race from him so far. So I've got 5 laps to defend as much as I can, really. My fault, I should have pulled out of that move. I would have had DRS in him on the next straight, and I probably would have got him again. I probably would have actually caught up to him. So, have I let a podium opportunity slip? I don't know. Let's keep watching. Let's see what happens. Have I let a podium opportunity slip out of my first race? We go to lap 24. And I'm still in P3. Everything's going well so far. Come through the final corner. And oh no. Oh no. That late gear shift was for me hitting my wall. I was not happy. We go to lap 26. Cassidy's caught up to us. He's got fresher hard tyres. He does not have damage, unlike me. I try and keep it down the inside. I wasn't very happy with myself at this point. I was trying desperately. I was trying to get maybe the undercut, but he blocked the inside well enough. So that's now P4 with also a 3-second time penalty. So we got Rage Hunter behind. We skipped to the last lap. We got Rage Hunter behind. He will jump us. Chris 1999, who I was actually batting at the start of this Grand Prix. He also has a 3-second time penalty. Mackett comes across and wins the Grand Prix. Rage Hunter's behind. I think I will end up finishing ahead of him on track. I tried the one-stop. I think the one-stop worked. If I didn't get a penalty and I didn't get that damage, then I believe a podium was definitely a possibility this race. So we come across the end of the line and we claim P5 in my first ever league race. So a very happy result. Again, I was happy to get P5. That was my expectation at the start of the Grand Prix, but at the same time, after being in P1 for so long, I actually really thought I was gonna at least get a podium, considering the position that I was in. So yeah, again, I'm just not too sure. I'm not too sure what happened, if I'm honest. I mean, I should have pulled out that move on MV Nelly. He ended up finishing P2, and the gap to Cassidy was like 10 seconds from them. So I definitely would have got a podium if I didn't make that mistake, but mistakes are made. I look forward to my next league race in this league. So this league race in this league itself happens once a week. So yeah, I hope you guys are going to enjoy this league racing content. I'm certainly enjoying racing in it. It's nice to have some competitive F1, which I've never done before. So it's very interesting to see what happens. So yeah, 5th place in my first Grand Prix. I'm very happy with the result. As I said, podium was definitely an opportunity. But all I've got to do is take positives. You know, China's a track which I've struggled hugely in the past. It's not a track. It's not one of my strongest tracks. I worked in it for a couple of days to try and get as quick as I can around here, and I ended up getting a good enough pace to almost get on the podium on my first ever race in league racing. So, you know, it is a good result. It stands us in good stead for the rest of the championship to maybe get top 5 in the championship in the end. But good race from us. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you did enjoy, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe as well. And until the next league race, bye for now, and I'll see you soon.